Hide and seek is one of those games that you're almost guaranteed to play at some point in Ponytown. It's very common, people love to play it all the time, and, well, let's talk about that for a minute, because I was just gonna go on here and just show you a bunch of hide and seek spots and things like that, some professional hide and seek spots, but instead I think I could just make this into a little game for you guys. So I'm gonna put up some images of different hiding spots, and I give you guys a few seconds to try and find Skella hidden somewhere in that screenshot. If you can, then comment below how many you got. There's gonna be about 11 of them. So let me know in the comments below how many you got correct. I'm also going to pause every now and then and kind of explain why this is a good spot and things like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. Here's the very first screenshot. Where is Skella? Can you find Skella? You can pause the video, by the way, but here's Skella. Here she is, right here, all the way down there. Look at her. She's just hiding behind that bush. This is a good hiding spot because really a lot of these bushes, pretty much every single one of these large bushes, are usually pretty good hiding spots. In some cases, you can actually hide almost 90 to 99% of your body completely behind the bushes. So these are always good spots. This obviously is just one of many bushes in the game that you can hide behind. But if you need to hide and you can't think of anything, boom, go straight to a bush because it's a good spot. Anyway, let's take a look at the next one. Because boom, here's another one. It's at the bakery. Can you find Skella? Pause for a moment and let me know if you found her, because boom, 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 there she is. She's right there. That's right. She's hidden right here behind this wall. This is also another good spot because whenever you're behind here, it doesn't actually, like, this wall doesn't become transparent or anything like that whenever you're behind here. So even when you walk past here, there's a chance that you would walk right past Skella or, you know, whoever's hiding here several times before you even actually notice that they're there. So it's a good spot if you want to hide in the bakery. There's not really many more hiding spots in the bakery that you can really do. You can hide behind these cookie trees right here. They're kind of good, but they're not the greatest. So the bakery has a couple of spots, but not really that many. I don't really recommend hiding in the bakery if you are playing hide and seek, but if you are, that's a pretty good spot right there. Here is another one. Can you find Skella in this screenshot? Honestly, I can't even find Skella. Where is she? Where is she hiding at? I don't know. She could be anywhere. And the answer is right here. That's right. Skella's right here in the bottom right corner. She's hidden behind this post. This is kind of similar to the bakery where this post doesn't become transparent whenever you're here. And also similar to the bush where if you turn your head and kind of move in just the right way, you can hide a pretty good, substantially amount, a very large amount of yourself behind this little column here. So it's a good spot if you do want to hide. It is near like a high traffic area as well because it's obviously the library, so take it that way you will. But here's another one. Can you find Skella in this screenshot? That's right, because now we're inside the library, and this spot is actually extremely difficult and is actually a spot where you can hide 100% of yourself. I didn't do that so that this could be more fair for you guys, but there are a couple places here where you can hide yourself 100%. This isn't where I'm hidden at. This isn't where Skella is hidden at, but this bookshelf here, you could totally hide behind that. It does go transparent if you're behind there, obviously, but you can hide 100% of yourself. Another good spot is like this bookshelf here with these books on top of it. Sit there, crouch, lay down, and you're hidden pretty well. But here is where Skella is. That's right, she's hidden right over here. I actually hid here for a live stream where I had people try and find me or whatever like that, and then I drew the Ponytown's character, the character that found me, I drew them. So yeah, that's a nice little spot. I can even hide myself even better than that. So really the only way you could ever find someone hidden here is if you hover your mouse over here and was able to see their name pop up or anything like that, or if they were hidden kind of similar to how I am where the hair is sticking up. But yeah, that's another spot. There's more spots in the library too, such as this one right here. Where am I hidden now? You better get to it because I'm going to show you. Pause the video. Can you guess where she is? Where is Skella? She is right here. That's right in the middle behind this other bookshelf. Again, it doesn't become transparent, and with the right setup, you can hide pretty much 100% of yourself right behind this little bookshelf. The plant really helps with that, especially if your character has some green in it or something. Really helps. But yeah, there you go. Those are a couple of spots in the library. If you're playing hide and seek, go to these spots. They're pretty good. There's actually a third one too. Boom. Can you find Skella in this screenshot? I bet you can't, because she could be anywhere. There's so many spots, in fact, that this is the last one I'm going to show, because there's just so many, and I don't want this entire thing to be find Skella in the library. But here she is right over here. Boom. That's right over here. I don't know if this person was trying to talk to me, by the way, because I had my chat disabled, but that person was just hanging out here next to me. But here I am, right behind this shelf. These plants again kind of help hide you a little bit, and also this column here, or this wooden post here, also helps quite a bit. So it's a pretty good spot. Again, there's a lot of spots in the library that are really good if you're trying to hide in hide and seek. But we got to take a break from the library for a little while, because we're now outside again. Boom. Where is Skella? I don't know where she is. She could be anywhere. But here she is, right down here. That's right. Skella is right down here. Look at her. She's hidden behind this little snow fort thing. This is a more of a winter themed kind of thing. I could hide myself a little bit better behind this snow wall, and there's plenty more of these snow structures around the map that you can hide behind. So winter is a pretty good time to play hide and seek, because there's a lot of spots like this where you're kind of hidden, and a lot of these snow forts that you can hide behind, really. So winter is a good time to play hide and seek, but winter does just ultimately suck. But obviously, here's another one too. Like, there's this maze here. You can hide behind that, or inside the maze somewhere. There's a lot of snow forts and stuff like that in winter. Hide behind one of them if you're playing hide and seek in winter. Go for it. It might be pretty difficult to find you. But anyway, here's another one. Where am I this time? I give you a hint. I'm not behind a snow fort this time. I'm somewhere else. Where am I? I bet you can't find me. I'm going to give you guys a second, because I don't even remember where I was. That's right. Now I remember where I was, because I found myself. Did you find me? Did you find Skella? Here she is, right here. Boom. Right over here. Hidden perfectly behind these two trees. All you can really see is the face and the tail. If you didn't have a tail on your character, this would be a pretty good spot. A lot of trees usually aren't very great spots, because they can just toggle the transparency on objects and stuff like that, and that'll make it very easy to see you if you're behind a tree. So I don't really recommend hiding behind a tree, but this one kind of works kind of well, because you're kind of behind this and everything. Like, the spider web's there too. It's kind of a good spot. It's a little bit better than just like any other normal tree. Another good one might be behind this tree, or this one here with the spider webs, or even some with these little lanterns on them. But ultimately, I really don't usually recommend hiding behind a tree, but there I was that time. So let's see if you can find me in this screenshot. That's right. Where is Skella? She could be anywhere. Oh my gosh. Whoa, oh my god, where is she? She's right here. That's right. She's behind another bush. Again, I just wanted to highlight this, because this is just another bush among many. I mean, there's one here, and one up there, and even some down here. Like, there's so many bushes all over the map that you can just hide behind, and they're perfect. Really good for hiding. I'm not even trying to hide that well in this, so that you guys can, find me, because I can hide pretty much 100% of my character behind this bush. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out again. Bushes are a good spot to hide. So let's take a look at this one. This is another one. Can you find me in this screenshot? Can you find Skella? Well, this one's actually probably pretty easy. There is a lot of characters on the map right now. There is a lot of characters here, but Skella, she is right here behind this. I turned on transparency so that I can kind of like make it seem like, oh, maybe she's behind one of these other trees or something. But no, this is a pretty good spot, because unless someone toggled their transparency on, you could even have this as a rule in your game or whatever like that when you're playing hide and seek. This spot, you're 100% hidden, because to everyone else, there's just a big furnace here and a roof and everything like that. But for you, obviously, since you're hidden behind it, it just looks like this. Obviously, if you were to press F4 and have transparency on and everything like that, then you would see through this and see Skella pretty easily and pretty quickly. But otherwise, it is a pretty good spot in my opinion. So let's take a look at this one right here. This is I believe our last one. I don't think there's another one after this one. But can you find Skella in this one? This is one of the best hiding spots in the entire game. Trust me when I say this, this is a pretty good spot. So can you find Skella? Pause now, see if you can find her, because here she is. She's right over here. That's right, right up here in this top left corner, hidden behind other players. Hiding behind another group of players, as long as those players don't get upset with you or anything like that, is a very good hiding spot, because you can hide 100% of yourself behind them. And if they're hovering their mouse over players and stuff like that, or hovering their mouse behind objects and stuff like that, looking for your name to pop up, they might not see it, because when they hover over this player where you're hiding behind, your name will be hidden behind that player's name, and it will look like you're not there, because they might not see that your name popped up, since the other name would be covering it up. So it's almost like a double layer. You can't use transparency to see behind the character, to see you or anything like that. There's literally no way to find this character other than to just look super, super carefully. And hover your mouse over and stuff like that, because it's honestly one of the best ways to hide. You can do this literally anywhere on the map too. Like if I wanted to, I could have just went into this big group of players and hid behind them, or maybe this group of players over here, or even just way down here. I mean, I literally could have been behind pretty much any set of players, like over here, literally anywhere pretty much. That's why it's such a good spot. So yeah, there you go. Those are some hiding spots, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to use any of these hiding spots. Let me know in the comments below if you guys could find Skella in any of these hiding spots. And ultimately, let me know how well you did. Did you find Skella in all the spots? Did you only find her in one of them? Did you find her in two of them? How many times did you find Skella, and how long did it take you to find Skella in all of the screenshots there? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, regardless if you found Skella each time or not, because if you did, I would sure as heck appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, shared, or did any number of wonderful things like that. Because when you do wonderful things like that, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful yourself, and I think we all want that. See, someone's hidden behind there right now. Because just do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.